This is PTS English News. I am Maggie. The U.S. State Department has passed a U.S. $500 million arms sales package to Taiwan. President Tsai Ing-wen stressed the package is very timely and extremely important to Taiwan's national defense. Former U.S. House Speaker Paul Ryan said at the Indo-Pacific Security Dialogue, the PRC military aircraft harassing Taiwan is meant as a threat, and this should all be stopped. Hong Hai Chair Terry Guo, who also attended the same forum, threw out a bomb while speaking to the media, saying he would decide in the next day or two whether to run for president.
While attending the Indo-Pacific Security Dialogue, President Tsai Ing-wen condemned the PRC military for harassing Taiwan and said China's behavior is extremely damaging to stability in the Taiwan Strait and irresponsible for such a huge nation in the region. Tsai also said the $500 million arms sale package to Taiwan, recently approved by the U.S. State Department, was very timely.
军售的这个宣布是来得及时对于我们的空军的飞行员的训练在陆科基地的训练的这个计划能够持续然后甚至于我们希望将来能够强化。
Tsai also said she is committed to national sovereignty and will not give up an inch of national soil. Former U.S. House Speaker Paul Ryan, also in attendance at the forum, called on China to stop trying to scare Taiwan by flying military aircraft around the island. Ryan also said this was irresponsible behavior and damaging to peace.
These kinds of things should stop. They are irresponsible and they undermine the framework that has enabled peace and stability and development for decades.
Ryan called for dialogue between Taiwan and Beijing and praised Taiwan's ability to contribute to the international community in the face of suppression from China. Hong Hai Chair Terry Guo, who was also at the forum, told the media he will decide in the next day or two whether he will run for president in 2020.
如果说要参加国民党的初选的话，我一定会经过正常的程序，我绝不接受征召。董事长所以有起心动念了什么时候会做决定呢？我想这个决定，我今天在开会听一天我想希望明天或者等一会儿再谈。好。
Asked for comment, Tsai said she would respect Guo's decision, but she would not comment on Kuomintang affairs. However, she also declined comment on Democratic Progressive Party affairs, including the party's presidential primaries and how well her opponent, William Lai, is performing in polls.
In order to prevent the spread of false information ahead of the upcoming 2020 presidential election, the executive yuan has proposed a second amendment bill that aims to change articles in the Criminal Code and the Civil Servants Election and Recall Act. The amendment includes new articles that stipulate the immediate removal of untrue advertisements that affect elections. And those who spread rumors on the internet will be subject to heavy penalties. The proposed bill could be sent to the Legislative Yuan for discussion by April 18th at the earliest.
In March, local cable network Zhongtian Television reported a news that stated farmers threw 2 million tons of pomelos to Zhengwen Dam after they couldn't sell the fruits. The network was fined by the National Communications Commission, or NCC, for $1 million due to alleged lack of fact-check and balanced reporting. In order to prevent the spread of false information and prepare for the 2020 presidential election, the Legislative Yuan amended laws last year to implement stricter regulations and punishment, and it will propose a second amendment bill, which is rumored to change the Criminal Code and the Civil Servants Elections and Recall Act. The proposal aims to add articles which stipulate that all untrue advertising during election season must be removed immediately.
我知道罗秉成政委一直都在跟部会沟通讨论，这个要看这2天讨论的进度。
Rumor has it that the amendment looks to amend articles in the Criminal Code. Currently, Article 251 stipulates that those who look to affect the trading price of produce, agricultural products, and other food products will be subject to prison sentences of up to 2 years, detention, as well as a fine of up to 200,000 new Taiwan dollars. The The amendment aims to add new articles that increase the length of sentence term of those spreading untrue information on the internet by 50%. The criminal code also stipulates that those who commit offense against reputation or credit, spread rumors, or commit fraud are subject to jail sentences of up to 2 years, detention, and fines of up to 1,000 new Taiwan dollars. The amendment looks to include those who spread false information on the internet among those punishable by law.
这样的一个讯息，这样的一种广告的做法，对于民主的伤害的确是非常大，所以我们采取必要的法律作为，当然是一个可以考虑的措施。
The amendment could also add articles which would stipulate that during election seasons or recall, election candidates or the person recalled can apply to the court to remove advertisements with false information. If a media platform is determined to have published false information, it will be subject to fines of up to 2 million new Taiwan dollars.
To promote face equality, Tainan City has signed a letter of support with the Sunshine Social Welfare Foundation. Starting in May 2019, the city government will no longer require resumes with photos from job applicants. It hopes this will help the city's 98,000 physically and mentally disabled people get friendly treatment during the first phase of applying for jobs. Some private enterprises have expressed support.
Ms. Zhen is applying for a graphic design position at a kindergarten and has prepared a CV with her photo. Tainan City recently became the first city in Taiwan to promote face equality in the workplace. Starting next month, the city will no longer require photos from job applicants. It hopes the private sector can follow suit.
以后呢，我们所有的台南市政府所属的，不管是各局处，不管是派出单位，还是各级学校，我们通通都要响应。
The Sunshine Social Welfare Foundation began promoting face equality 5 years ago with the inception of Face Equality Day on May 17th. In 2018, the campaign was expanded to municipalities across Taiwan. According to the foundation, 1 in 8 people experience some sort of discrimination due to their physical appearance. Many with illnesses or disfigurements beyond their control want to get back to a normal life but can't get a job because of their appearance. The foundation hopes to change this.
可能对这个人有多一点点的了解，但是我觉得就我们企业来说，能力、态度还有他的经历是会比较左右我们在人事方面考量的。
也是会有没付的啊。
如果觉得他适用，还是会用吗？
还是会用，考量哦，就是说看他的资历啦。
Private enterprises say this is a step in the right direction, but job applicants still have to meet educational and professional requirements to receive consideration. The companies say photos are for reference only and not used as a primary criterion.
The #1 tuna in Taiwan this year was caught in Yilan County. A fisher in the county's Suao Township recently caught a black tuna weighed 210.8 kilograms, and it was caught earlier than fishers in Donggang Township in Pingtung County. Yilan County Magistrate Lin Zimiao played auctioneer and saw the largest tuna sold at a price of 7,000 NT dollars per kilogram.
People light up firecrackers as they see a large black tuna brought up to shore. A fisherman from Suao Township, Yilan County, caught the fish on his second day out, and the fishing boat captain is ecstatic. This is the first large black tuna caught this year. It was caught earlier than a similar-sized one from Donggang Township. It is therefore called the #1 tuna in Taiwan. Many came to the fish market to see the tuna in person. The fish weighs in at 210.8 kilograms, and Yilan County Magistrate Lin Zimiao played auctioneer to sell off the fish. Everybody is after the #1 tuna in Taiwan, and its price keeps rising. A restaurant owner bought the tuna at 7,000 UND dollars per kilogram and is very happy about it. He brought the fish immediately back to the restaurant, cut it up, and served it to his customers. Black tunas taste great. However, the total number of tunas has been declining.
10几年前我刚开始卖黑鱿鱼的时候，都可以抓到2000多条。那去年的话才1080条。
How to strike a balance between serving the customers and maintaining the local ecology is a challenge that faces the fishing industry.
An 18-year-old woman went to the hospital for acute cellulitis, and the doctors found that she has a wisdom tooth growing below her left eye. close to the bridge of her nose and is causing a growing cyst that is close to her eye socket. Doctors worry that the growing wisdom tooth could add pressure to her eye and might cause her to lose vision. It took more than a year to gradually remove the tooth. This is the first documented case of a wisdom tooth growing beneath a person's eye socket. The reason behind the opposition cannot yet be determined.
A wisdom tooth is growing close to the bridge of the nose, just 1 centimeter away from the patient's left eye. The doctor is quite surprised when he saw the X-ray photo and found that the wisdom tooth isn't growing at a normal position. The tooth has caused a cyst which led to acute cellulitis. Lulu, the 18-year-old patient, was preparing for her university entrance exam and had no idea of how serious her condition was. The tooth is too close to her eye and has caused an acute cellulitis. The doctors didn't risk removing the tooth when they first found it. However, Lulu's parents were quite concerned. The doctor said that a wisdom tooth that doesn't grow at its usual place has caused tooth impaction. However, there has never been a documented case in Taiwan which a patient has a wisdom tooth right below one's eyes. There have been a few similar cases from other countries. The position of the tooth is very tricky and dangerous, and a mistake in the attempt to remove it could damage the patient's eyesight. The treatment lasted for more than 1 year.
所以这个智齿的位置相当特别，而且它合并有一个巨大的囊肿。阶段性的治疗第一个阶段，我们就是希望那个囊肿能够缩小，并且我们那个智齿能够尽量看能不能往外移动。那这个方式我们是用所谓的造代术。
The doctor said the cause of the condition is unclear. They're hoping to publish the case files and gather as much expertise as possible. The doctors also remind the public that the best time to treat tooth impaction is between 15 to 19 years of age because the symptom has the least chance of causing complications. The doctor said that 17 to 26% of these cases cause cyst, and those who suffer from similar symptoms should seek medical attention immediately in order to not miss the best time for treatment.
Let's join a skateboarding game in Britain. See you next time.
科技介入在艺术里是一个时代的状态，
它永远都是在追寻我们的想象。
我称它为数位的超现实主义。
刻意没有人，也没有声音，也没有故事，什么脚本都没有，纯然用那种当下的意识跟这个空间产生关系。
周六下午2点30分，科技艺术专辑就在公视，艺术很有事。高龄化、少子化，让传统家庭结构能提供的照护功能大不如前。完整的长照是对病人从生命末期到死亡的关怀，对家属善尽辅导之责，尽早重回生活常轨。捐款1000元获赠希望你用不到但一定要知道的长照书1本。详情可扫描 QR Code 公视网站或拨02-2633-2000-9。